Are you not ashamed of yourself? Are you not embarrassed? This is really embarrassing.
Words of Linda Martell. Genres are a funny little concept, aren't they? Yes, they are. In theory, they have a simple definition that's easy to understand. But in practice, well, some may feel confined. Hello everyone, it's QueenVLionz back to you with another video. In this latest installment of Everybody vs. Beyonce, we address the recent comments by a country artist attacking Mrs. Beyonce Giselle-Knowles-Carter, aka Miss Third Ward. Now, before I begin, I would like to give a brief update on her current tour, the Cowboy Carter and the Rodeo Chitlin circuit tour. It has been confirmed that the tour has officially grossed over $305 million. I'm going to say it again for the people in the back. Beyonce Giselle-Knowles-Carter, aka Miss Third Ward, her current tour, the Cowboy Carter and the Rodeo Chitlin circuit, has officially grossed over $305 million in tour revenue. In addition, her latest tour, Cowboy Carter and the Rodeo Chitlin circuit tour, is the first country tour by a female artist to officially gross over $305 million in revenue. In addition, Beyonce has now grossed over $1.64 billion in touring. I'm going to say it again for the people in the back. Beyonce Giselle-Knowles-Carter, aka Miss Third Ward, has officially grossed an estimated $1.64 billion in touring, surpassing the Madonna, who has accumulated an estimated $1.62 billion in touring. I'm going to say it again because I think persons need to understand what I'm finna say after this quote-unquote country artist statement. Beyonce Giselle-Knowles-Carter, aka Miss Third Ward, has now grossed $1.64 billion in touring, surpassing the Madonna, who has accumulated $1.62 billion in touring. So let's dive right into the latest controversy. Country artist Gavin Adduck used some choice words for the GOAT, Beyonce Giselle-Knowles-Carter, aka Miss Third Ward, where he stated he's coming for Beyonce and that bleep in country music. Now you will listen to this audio and I will be back with my commentary.
Me on the Apple Music country charts, and one of them's Beyonce. You can tell her we're coming for her fucking ass. That shit ain't country music, and it ain't ever been country music, and it ain't gonna be country music.
Bill C. Malone, who's an author, musician, and noted historian of traditional American musical forms, once stated, African American style was embedded in country music from the very beginning of its commercial history. You can't conceive of this music existing without this African American infusion. But then as the music developed professionally, too often African Americans were forgotten. Beyonce Giselle-Knowles-Carter, aka Miss Third Ward, is country. This lady is as country as they come. My daddy, Alabama, my mama, Louisiana. You mix that Negro with that Creole, make a Texas Bama. This queen is selling out stadiums at home and overseas. Beyonce has put over 27 years in the business, built her empire from the ground up. This wannabe country singer adduct has no awards. I was doing some research and I found he has a record for reckless driving, speeding, open container, driver's license, and registration violations. You notice how they always have smoke for this black woman, but would never, I mean never, say these disgusting statements to her face. They always try to find a way to humble black women to feel better about themselves. In the words of the late Malcolm X, his words ring true today as it did when he was alive. The most disrespected person in America is the black woman. Beyonce told the truth when she stated, Monday, I'm overrated. Tuesday, on my bleep. Flip-flop, flippily, flip-flop, ass bleep. Beyonce is the GOAT because she puts in the work and continues to inspire, motivating multiple generations. She's your favorite artist. The GOATs, regardless of field, respects Beyonce YvetteNoel-Schure, continuously breaking records to receiving the most Grammy awards, breaking those glass ceilings in your genre, which led the Grammys to splitting the best country album category into two, which is the best traditional country album and best contemporary album. And we all know what that means because you guys are in your little feelings. The continuous mental gymnastics and goalpost movings needs to stop. The constant disrespect and disregard for Beyonce as she continuously improves the genres while you're trying to make a name for yourself. No one knows you outside the country genre. Beyonce is known. There's a difference, and the country genre is never beating these allegations of denying black artists. As you're showcasing your insecurities, now you will watch these brief flashbacks, and I will be back with my final commentary. We all know the difference between traditional and contemporary. They're code words for you know what. The Grammys couldn't even wait to add this new category after Beyonce beat them at their own game by capturing the best country album. Their disdain for Mrs. Beyonce YvetteNoel-Schure, aka Miss Third Ward, began in 2016 when she performed at the CMAs. Beyonce took the backlash and came back swinging without apologies. And I think that's the issue. Persons are in them little feelings that this woman from the South beat them at their own game. And now they are moving the goalposts once again, isolating black artists who basically made country music what it is today. And the gatekeepers who are white in country music are showcasing their insecurity. They're showcasing that we are not playing the same game. So I'm going to have to move the goalposts to teach you and your people, which is my people, a lesson in which you cannot come into this genre and think that you are going to change it. And that's the problem. Music does not belong to any one group. Music allows people to feel something, provoking the spirit, making a change within thyself, finding self-discovery. And I think that's the problem. The music industry cannot handle an artist such as Beyonce Knowles-Carter. And these mental gymnastics game that you guys are playing, we're witnessing it in real time. Beyonce Knowles-Carter, aka Miss Third Ward, is a living goat. She dug deep, not only for herself, but for the community often forgotten and dismissed, taught us to never ask permission for something that already belongs to us. They hate when Black artists provoke the narrative, flip the script, and start anew, in which many will be inspired and soon follow because we are trailblazers. With the second installment of Act 2 Cowboy Carter, Beyonce brought us back to our roots, in which they want our talent but deny our humanity and contributions because it exposes their insecurities. Them big mad that Beyonce Knowles-Carter, aka the First Lady of Music, came back and effed up the pen and bend country music sonically. I will leave you with the words of the late Harriet Tubman, the Moses of the Underground Railroad, Union soldier, nurse, and spouse. She once stated, "Every great dream begins with a dreamer. Always remember you have within you the strength, the patience, and the passion to reach for the stars to change the world." I thank you all for watching this latest installment of Everybody versus Beyonce. And as always, please be safe out here, and I will see you in the next video.